With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Right back to Brown. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
11 MT. Let's get set. 11.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. Yeah, pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards the pickup there.
For a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. 11. 180.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
12. 11 MT. Shot.
From the 24, Burrow. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Bengals
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
No score after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty. 11 top. 180. Stop.
This is Brown going up the middle. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
11. Let's get set. 11. 180. Stop.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up 1st downs.
Can.
Here's a give to Brown. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Brown diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Hurts will throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's good for a Bengal.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
32-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. And finally down at the 9-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he's brought down at the 16. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Now second and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Bengals
11,
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. He's across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow on play action. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now Burrow going to change things up.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
11.
Bengals 1st down.
12.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
180.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2, ready?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Stop. 180. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
A loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
11. 180. Stop.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Past the 20.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Up the middle with Barkley.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for two.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
It's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's first and 10.
Yard line.
Stop.
Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Right away, they'll change the look.
Hey, Carl up, 63.
Hurts throwing right away. This short throw caught by Goddard. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Hurts going to move him around.
Second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Tiger Hornet. Go Silk.
He'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the first down.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
Great, set. Anyway.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Barkley inside handoff. About 3 yards there to the 27. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Go Silver. Hey!
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
11 MT, Kate.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
11 MT, Kate. 11. Gun.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
11. Here, 11. 180. 11. 12.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Here we go. 12, 180.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
11.
Handing it off to Brown. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Here we go. 10, 12.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
11, 11, right, 80, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow looking to pass. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play.
11,
13 yards.
11, 11.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now it's Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
On 2.
2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 11, right, 80. 11, mighty. Stop.
Now Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here we go. 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Let's go. 11,
It's a
Thomas.
gain of 11. That's good for our Bengals.
11, MT. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
11, MT.
35-yard line.
Burrow will throw. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
11, mighty. 12. Stop.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18.
That's another
11.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
11, MT.
Bengals first down.
12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Let's get set. 180. Let's hot. Hot.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They try and run forward here with Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Chase Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
180, 11 mighty, 11 MT, take, 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. 180. 11 Thomas.
They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
16 yards.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
And the Bengals first down.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Here we go. 12, 11 mighty.
First down, Bengals.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT.
From the gun, a give to Brown. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
11 MT.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to get this out to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
11.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go. Right 80.
He's got it. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're almost up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Gun.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have come back to make it a 2-point game. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 3rd. Yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Trey Hendrickson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Bengals 21, Eagles 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Hurts to throw.
It's caught. Smith. And they work this out past the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. 1st and 10 here. A handoff to Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
16 more yards.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
His short throw caught by Goddard. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
This is Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the 1st down.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now it's Barkley.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now Hurts changing up the play. 2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Hey, 73, 73, 60, hey, easy, 63, 63, bad.
They'll look to throw.
He dumps it off to Barkley. Shutting defenders at the 15. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Here's first and goal.
Great, set. Trimmer. No touching.
They'll run with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Here's Barkley.
I'm a little surprised right here. They get 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
On the play brings up 4th and goal.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
Great. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Alpha.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
By man, he's in the clear. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Pistol.
This is Irving on second. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, alert 30.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
To Devin Polk. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 2.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 180.
They'll run again with Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Buccaneers leading so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Here's Brown again. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion will.
3rd down, give to Brown. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
11. 180.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
At the 27-yard line.
Let's get set.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
11. Here we go.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What? 11, Thomas. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Got.
Second quarterback run here. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
11 MT. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Brown. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
brings up
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Gun. Stop.
Brown again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
11 MT, take. 11 MT.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Right 80. Stop.
Burrow will throw for it. And he gets in. The 2-point drive puts him in front by 1. 8-7.
Bengals 8, Buccaneers 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Point it right. 20.
First down throw here, Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
At the 39-yard line.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Regular.
Irvin here from the gun. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belt. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
11. Gun. Stop.
The first down carry for Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On 1, ready?
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Here we go, here we go. Left, behind. 180. Behind.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3rd down, Bucs into the dime set defensively.
Here we go, here we go. 11, behind. 180. 180. 11, mighty. 11, 12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. Behind.
3rd and long for him here. Flush down out to his left. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. The Buccaneers pick it up. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Regular.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Point it right. King.
Baker throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Alert! 180!
Baker now off the play fake. This one's caught. And And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, option. Run, watch out.
Trying to run with Irving. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Real. Watch out.
Complete on the option. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Has it at the 2. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Got.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Brown on the inside give. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Back to Brown on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more. And they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
11. Big 13. Big 13.
Going with Brown on the ground. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Short yardage run here for Brown. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Stop.
On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Gun.
A run with Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Johan seconds, it's Brown. We'll find him for a few. It's third down. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape.
Throwing now. They'll have the first down and even more. And it's not over yet. So they scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. They're going to try and run for it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory. And he has it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. 33. Smash. Red. Blue. Needle. Blue. Spot.
Throwing to begin is Love. Forced to his right. He's going to test this secondary right away. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A huge play right off the bat to gain of 43 yards.
Ready. Ready. Down. Watch out now. Drill green. Red. Sight. Bite. Claws red. Ulch. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. On the second play of the game. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On one, right? 11, here we go. 180, stop.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
11. It's just set. 180.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 2, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score! Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
11 MT, tight. 11. Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now, Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Fight, set, blue striker, yellow, 43, steel, blaster, needle, blue. Set, go.
Love to throw it on 1st down. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Good shot. 11 Thomas. Big 13. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On one, ready?
Here's a 3rd and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On one, right?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. Here we go. 12. Right 80. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. 11. Shot.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be caught. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go. 11. Shot.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bengals 1st down.
11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Two minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment.
Thomas. 12. Here we go.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
11, empty. Here we go. Start.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins.
Complete to T. Higgins. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's get set. 11, big 13. Start.
To the left side, caught by Chase. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It's a gain of 34.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
This one caught it before. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
11 empty, 11 empty. 12, 12, 12.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Practice, 6. Here we go, here we go. Drill, 6, smash, you, yellow. Hey, check mega. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down, right through, cross, steal, flat. Striker, check striker.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now he'll air one out. That is caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Their own 21-yard line.
Thomas. Here we go. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's get set. 11. Right, 80. Down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Micah Parsons gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 12. 12. Hey, can. 12.
The play clock down to 0. And this not the best of sequences. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they go to Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Thomas. Let's get set.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good.
Hey, we got to keep 11-90. 11-90.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stop.
Right back to Chase. He's got it again.
Here we go.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action for Burrow. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch.